ladies and gentlemen, Archbishop Emeritus of Cape Town, Desmond Tutu. Thank you. Archbishop, this is a first for me. People I interview don't usually get applauded. So it's a first. I wonder whether, if you don't mind, if I could take you back a bit. You were born in a barren black township in the Transvaal, I believe?
Yes.
What was that like? What will you remember of those early days?
May I first of all say thank you very much for your warm welcome and your very kind words, Trevor. If I was a different complexion, they would see that I was blushing. Yes, I mean, we lived in a very segregated society that characterized South Africa for a very, very, very long time. And though I have to say, very surprisingly, you didn't walk around feeling sorry for yourself. We enjoyed playing soccer, usually with a tennis ball. And yeah, we knew we lived in a ghetto, they call them locations, and in town, that's where the white people were. I was fortunate in some ways because I had a father who was a school teacher. He was principal of the primary school that I went to. My mother was not very educated, but a wonderful human being. One of the things that I do remember about that time is once going to town and seeing two black kids scavenging in the dustbin of the white school. But she was incredible in her compassion and her caring. It wasn't unusual, but I mean, now you can say it was a strange characteristic. She never cooked for just the family. She used to say, somebody may come who is hungry, and so almost always...
Always prepare for strangers.
Yes, but that was something that was very characteristic of that time. And I usually said, I hope that I might resemble her in her spirit as I do physically.
And then you became a teacher, as following in the footsteps of your father. But of course, you had to operate under what was called the Bantu Education Act.
Yes.
So you had to teach within the parameters, the confines of what that act dictated.
Well, yes. And Dr. Favurtu, who at the time was the Minister for Bantu Affairs, was quite unabashed. You know, he said, why do you teach a black child mathematics? Why do you teach whatever? I mean, they must know enough English and Afrikaans, the other language of the whites, to be able to understand instructions given by their white employers.
Yes, he said that quite...
Wonderful opportunities of holding up people, situations, holding them up to the throne of grace and mercy. How about if each of us, as we walk the pavements, didn't say, what an awful dress. But speaking as a Christian, how about if you traced a cross over as many of the people you encounter as you walk, holding them and being, as we all are, priests offering to God God's word and letting God's grace unfold, embrace all.
Thank you. Thank you and good night. Thank you.
Go home. With an H?
Yes.